What's going on, everybody? My name's Miguel and I'm here to talk to you about the most outrageous, mind-blowing, conscience-altering research topic you've ever heard. How can we teach students to understand critical thinking as taught by Paul and Elder? And how can we teach them to apply those skills? Those critical thinking skills, you know, up here in the noggin? All in the context of Spanish class. Let's go on a journey, a safari, where we are going to investigate all kinds of things related to critical thinking. Alright now, so as I started researching my topic, one of the things that I found was that there was the presence of quite a few critical thinking areas within my research topic. Specifically within my essential question, there was a big assumption, and assumptions are not good according to the miniature guide to critical thinking. One of the assumptions that I found was that there is an assumption that critical thinking should be taught in the classroom, right? Well, here I am asking how to teach students critical thinking and how to apply that in the classroom when I haven't even determined whether they should be learning critical thinking in the classroom yet, right? Well, here we are as teachers making decisions based off assumptions now. Is that acceptable? I think not. That's why I needed to support my question with a few facts. So I started out with a little investigation, a little safari of knowledge, right? Looking for evidence to support the fact that critical thinking should be taught within the classroom. And after I did that, I altered my question a bit too. I now alter my question to this.
Should critical thinking be taught in the classroom? If so, how can I teach my students to understand critical thinking as taught by Paul and Elder? And how can I teach them to apply those skills in the context of Spanish class?
It was pretty safe to assume after looking at all the evidence that critical thinking should be taught in the classroom. And now I'm trying to tackle the question as to how I can teach my students to understand critical thinking as taught by Paul and Elder. So the first thing that I found in every single article that talked about how to teach kids to be critical thinkers was to model it. All the teachers had to demonstrate critical thinking in front of the students. So I interviewed a couple teachers and they had some really great suggestions on ways to challenge our students to think critically. One of the ways was to simply design the questions that we ask to challenge the students to become aware of their own biases and their own assumptions. To design questions that challenge them to seek depth, clarity, and to understand the breadth of the topic that they're researching. So my question to you now is this: should critical thinking be taught in the classroom? Say it with me now on 3. 1, 2, okay, not on 3, say it. I'll go to 3 and then you say it after 3. So it'd kind of be like on 4 if I said 4. Ready? 1, 2, 3, yes!